Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory Hard Play. Now, we left it off and we were collecting some basic goodies. You can see there. I have ideas. I'm moving the base. This idea came to me, and I think it's going to be so much fun. But what I want to do is, before we do anything, I just want to kind of clear up and just clear my rubbish out of my inventory. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think this is going to be mostly progressing some things and laying some foundation. Now, I was talking about building on top of this cave. However, I'm actually going to make this cave my base. This whole cave is going to be my base. I'm going to use some foundation, but I'm going to try and leave the cave mostly as it is. And what I basically want is I kind of want the inside of the cave to be where a lot of the stuff is. And this is going to be the main entrance into the cave. Now, I'm just checking to see. Because another thing is, my head will not... Oh, I don't know if I like that. Yeah, actually, that doesn't look bad. Because that looks like it's been there for a while and the dust has covered it over. That's kind of what I like about this. And yeah, basically, I do not want the overhang of this cave to actually affect the main build. I want everything to still look like it's fair. So we're going to be moving everything, absolutely everything. I might even, if it'll fit, because I've said this before, but I might even put the space elevator on top of the cave as well, because then it's all connected. But now I'm going to need some more concrete, and we have our concrete being made over here. I don't like this. It's fine. It's a bit far away, and I don't know that I need it necessarily, because we have got one closer. I just don't know if I want to use that one or not yet. I mean, eventually I'll probably be using both, so I do need to probably keep an eye on that. Yeah, look, it's okay. As you can see, it's okay. Let's come and have a little look. Yeah, you see, it's fine. I just feel like for the amount of concrete I need, I don't know that, let's put that on there. Yeah, for the amount of concrete I am going to need, I don't know that one outlet is going to be enough. Honestly, I feel like we need a bit more than one. There are so many of these. There are so many of these bugs. I might go and collect one or two while I'm here, maybe. I mean, look, there's one right there. I could just go get that one. I can't remember if you can just swim. I really can't remember. I think I might have to make my way over there somehow. I mean, I kind of walked on the water last time, but it wasn't that deep, so it's difficult to know. Either way. Is there any others over here? No. I mean, yeah, there's one over there. But then it feels like we're getting further away. This one, I didn't want to use this one. Oh, what's this? Oh, nice. I didn't realise there was iron there. I don't really need it, but you know, it's good to know it's there. Let's come and have a look at this one. We're probably going to have to fight something. Ooh, lovely. Yep, there we go. Come here. I can't. It's hiding in the undergrowth. Okay. Alright, well this isn't too bad a spot. I mean, I could have built my cave here. I could have built my camp here, is what I meant. It's a nice little area, but it's a bit too kind of rocky. Yeah, it all looks fine. But yeah, it is a bit out of the way over here. So, see, there's another one over there. I could just go get that as well. I might get rid of all this greenery, because I'm going to have to collect a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, I need as much of the quartz as I can find, so I'll grab this little rock here. Still don't think that's going to be enough to do anything that we need in the way of research, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm kind of... Again, I do have an idea. I think my problem is I love this game, but I never play in such short bursts. And I'm trying... I don't want to be too far ahead in recordings, because I want to play the game and be relatively close to where I am. So I'm not too many episodes ahead at the moment. And I think kind of playing for like an hour or two each session is a little bit, you know, I'm not really getting into it as much as I normally do. So I'm not sure. I will put this here. Oh no. Oh, it did that thing again. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, wrong button. It's because I'm holding it. I don't know why it does that. If I'm holding it, it doesn't register. Oh, I've done that thing again as well. Okay, fine. We'll move one. Yeah, I can't move one either. We'll just move them out. We'll move it back later. Yeah, like I said, I have an idea for my first kind of decent-sized factory, and I think it will involve. I think it's going to have to involve both of these concrete outputs, both of these limestone outputs, just because one doesn't really do a great amount, I don't think. Not for... I mean, you can leave it and it'll just keep making stuff, but you know what I mean? It's like if you want a decent amount, you really need more than one. So, I mean, for now... Plus, this will make it a lot easier for me. I've got to go less far. What I can do is I can just place one here. And then connect that up. And then, yeah, if I put that to the power, then I'll have two outlets just churning out concrete. That will help, because like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of these early things require a lot of concrete. So... should be able to get power from off this one here. I have an idea. You see, I'm kind of cutting myself off. But I do have a cool little idea for where the power's going to go on my factory. It's not going to stay where it is. But if I do what I want to do, I have a slight issue that... Right, there it is. I have a slight issue that I'm kind of cutting off as high as I can go. I'm way off. I'm talking way in advance. Alright, so that's on and that's going. I'm now going to move this because I want this to be over by the cave. So let's get what we need. Okay, I just needed more cables. Okay. And then we go boom. And then we go boom. There we go. Lovely. So let's have a quick check. Okay. So that is the maximum power if everything is working at full capacity, and it's still not reaching the top power levels. So even if everything is on and everything is working at max, it's still fine. So that's good. We now have a nice amount of concrete coming out. Alright, I just got rid of some things. I cleaned up some of my my inventory. So I've got no more loose stuff in my inventory. I just like doing that. It's like I said, eventually I know how the shop works. How to get the tickets from the shop. So eventually if I've got loose things, I can use all of those to just kind of ship them out. And here we have, talking of the shop, we have a whole bunch of stuff already for the shop, and it's one of those things where the rest of that will come. It's difficult because I'm going to be using a lot of the plates for the concrete, for the foundations. Sorry, I mean. But I do want the shop, so it's one of those. It'll be one of each. So I did make a load of mulch, so I can just kind of put this into here, and it will make sure that our power plants keep getting fed. I'm surprised that's out. How much is there? Oh, okay. There's enough for now. I don't think it's going to last very long, but it should last enough for us to kind of keep going and getting some proper foundations built. Let's collect some of what we've got. I mean, we don't need that much. That's the thing. It's only making cable, wire. It's only making wire, so there's a lot of it. Normally I would have like 2 outlets, one making wire and one making wire, which then makes cable. But yeah, let's put this wire in. Lovely. So now it is just the concrete and the yeah, very, very nice. And obviously we've got 2 outlets making concrete, so that shouldn't take too long at all. And then I can have a proper look at the shop, because I noticed before that I said we didn't have any walls, only foundation. We have got a wall, but there's no fancy walls. There's no walls with doors or walls with windows or any of that, which is what I used a lot last time. So I'm hoping that they are actually in the shop. So we'll see. We will see. Alright, let's put another one out here. I have a plan in which I'm kind of going to walk outwards from here, kind of in that direction. I'm just climbing up a bit here because I like to look from a higher angle. I just find it so annoying when I'm on... I mean, you've seen me already trying to build things on floor level, and I do not like it. So being on this level is much better. So this is the front, because I can get in the main sleeping hub. Does it need to be more out, I think? Yeah, I might have to move it to here, maybe? It's difficult to tell because the actual rocket isn't on that bit. You've got to wait for the rocket to land. But I can put this under here and then we'll have a little look. Yeah, I kind of like it being half buried in the sand because it looks like it's been left. Yeah, that wing. That wing is very much buried in there. Am I going to move it out a bit? I don't know. I might leave it for now. But there you go. Because now we come out and we go straight into the cave. Up here, on this little pedestal here, we are going to place the mam and our the other thing we had. I'm out of stuff. And the other thing that we have. Okay, bear with me. Okay, that should be enough. The equipment bench is what I meant. Now, we can have a little foundation slope. Looking like this. Does that look okay? Turn this round. Yeah, that looks fine. There you go. So now we can go from our cave up to our starting hub. Alright, so yeah, we need the mam to be about here, I think. And the same with these. I don't want them clipping into the walls. I also don't want them hovering. So I'm trying to make sure that it's flat. Yeah, there you go. It's all nice and lovely. Oh, that rock. I hate that rock's there. Because it's not going to let me put this here because of the rock. Okay, what if I had put it at a slight bend? Is it? Oh, I'm out of stuff. I'm out of stuff again. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to have to physically go get some stuff. But yeah, so that's the idea. I could still move things around. I definitely can. Actually, this looks about the same height as the roof. We might be able just to build a platform from here that just goes straight across onto the roof, which would actually make it a lot easier to transfer stuff if we're going to put the elevator on the roof. I mean, that's a long way off. I've got to get the factory up and running before I even consider doing the space elevator, honestly. But I like this. I like this. This is cool. The fact that the arm is clipping into the wall is annoying, but okay. So we need an equipment workshop. And that'll fit. Looks like about right. Because my idea is, I remember there being the machine to actually get tickets for the shop was massive. A really big, massive machine. And for that machine, you had to basically feed stuff in using a conveyor belt. That was your only option. So I'm going to put the main part of that machine to the entrance with the whole big machine at the back, outside of the actual thing, outside of the cave, and then have a storage unit somewhere here where I can just place all my stuff and it will just feed it into the shop. So yeah, I'm just putting all the stuff back in that I took out. Well, I didn't take them out, but when I got rid of it, it put all the stuff in my inventory. So I just need to move all that stuff back now. Okay. That everything? That looks like everything. Right. Yeah, that arm is still annoying me. In the back of my head, it's telling me it shouldn't be there. I might have to move it out slightly. What I actually wanted was I wanted this whole thing to cover the entire entrance so that I could then... the only way in the cave was through the main part of that. but I can't do it. My head it's screaming at me. Is this better? And then that fits on. Yeah, actually, it's still clipping a little bit. I can still get on. I've got to put it all back. I've got to put it all back. Stupid stuff in the box. I mean, there's a chance I will eventually have all this stuff in its own boxes. We'll have like a food box and a materials box and things. Okay, that's annoying that I can't just get up here. What have we got? Have we got anything? Okay. Feels like it's doable, but I don't know. I think we still need more. I really want that car. I love that little car. Alright, so we haven't really got anything there. But what we can do is we can now extend out our foundation. Because this being the main kind of hub little area, I want it to be connected to the main factory. And again, it has to be the big ones because I need them to go properly in the ground. And then I think just straight out. Because if they go straight out... basically, my plan is I'm going to put the main factory where the MAM and the equipment thing was. Because I like that little area so much because it was flat. And I like the idea of the factory being there. Now, it's definitely not square. So I'm not fully sure how that's going to work. We'll just play it by ear and see what I end up doing. I'm going until it covered... There you go. I was going until there. I'm out. Okay. But I think that's a nice thing. And then we've got like a little walkway, and then the factory will be here. We can bring the concrete from both locations, from here and from over there. Because look, it looks lovely. Yay. Now, I have always been confused over how much goes into how many. So, like, can I fit 2 makers onto 1 drill for concrete? Can I put 3 makers onto 1 drill? What is the most effective output? And the reason I'm mentioning this is because I've always been confused. So what I am doing now is I am getting together some some videos where I look into the actual practicality of creation within this game. So, like, if I've got 1 drill, how many smelters can I use until I start to lose performance overall and it's just spreading it out too thin? If I have 2, does that make a difference? And how's the best way to jerry-rig those? That kind of thing. I like this. This is cool. And then the rest of the factory will be here. Am I going to need an up, or will it let me? Even if it will let me, I want to do 1 there because that makes the most sense. Yeah, I am going to have to, bear with me, put that there. Yeah, and then put 1 here. I wish I had a corner piece. There might be one in the shop. I don't know. Okay, so this is we're doing stuff. I can do this, and we can have ourselves a shop. We can actually see what we can buy.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant fix-it coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, as you saw, I decided to just put the mini drill down because I wanted to get rid of it. I'm just going to clear away some of this. I'm not going to get rid of anything on the other side of the river, and I don't necessarily want to get rid of the main stuff, but it was a little bit scruffy on the side, so I've just got rid of that. We're now going to just kind of continue to build outwards. I want the building to look like it used to be square. Oh, okay, there we go. And then we'll go here. About there. Now, I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to put anything there. I don't know if I'm going to do walls. I'm going to have to do some walls. But I don't know how far. I don't know if I'm going to leave gaps because the walls will look weird. Like clipping through the sand. Not really sure. But it's coming along. It's taking shape now. So the plan is, yeah, the factory will be here. And then I'm going to have a floor for the concrete, and then a floor for iron, and a floor for copper. And then a floor for power, which will be the roof. The plan is to put the roof on the power on the roof. And then what I can do is I can have a storage case downstairs that I can feed any mulch into, and it will just feed the mulch straight upstairs into the power. I mean, I could put the power on the bottom floor, and then if I need to extend it, I can. Don't know. Alright, let's have a look. So we've got parts. I mean, that don't look too bad. We need that one for the faster belts, but not yet. Alright, so we'll stick with what we've got for now. I do have a plan that on the iron floor, they will be making all iron pieces. So the plates, the rods, and the screws. Okay, yeah, you see, it's a massive whole thing. We're not going to worry with the sink too much just yet, but I do want the shop. Okay, and we're ready to go. I'm not sure where to put the shop, though. It won't go up here with these. Will this fit? Oh god, it's sticking out so much. Okay, so we can push that back further. Because it feels like it's sticking out now I've looked. Yeah, we can definitely push that closer to the wall. Let's tilt it. Oh, about there. No. There's a rock. There's a rock it doesn't like. There we go. Okay. That looks a lot better. But where are we going to put the shop? So, yeah, it's not going to fit up here. We can put it down here. That's not bad. So, like, it's just down in the hallway kind of thing. It won't go any further back, because then it starts climbing the walls. Alright, let's have a look at it here. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Oh, yay, okay. I love this little guy. It's going to be one of the first things I get. I tell you something. A boombox and some tapes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. They are very cheap, so there's a chance I might get those. And then all of these. I remember these, and honestly, I could put these in the cave. These could be decorations for the cave. Yeah, I want to build those. So we've got base management. Okay, so they're like tidies for cables and for conveyors. Interesting. Okay. Nice. So we can kind of attach cables to these points and then spread them out throughout the factory. Okay. I like that. That looks useful. Oh, signs. Okay. Well, that would help because then we can label bits and pieces. I like the lights. Okay. Yeah, again, they're all fairly cheap, so not too big of a deal. I don't care about paints, although I like those. I like these kind of stencils. Yeah, these are quite cool. They're a little bit more expensive, but I like the idea of the stencils on the ground. Yeah. Okay. Oh, corners and things. Yep, that's fair enough. There they are. There's my walls with the holes and the doors. Yay. Okay, right. Okay, so I like that. Ooh. Big stairways. Nice. I remember the ladders. I remember the ladders being awkward. I don't know if they still are. Or why they were in the first place. Oh, okay. Nice. Lovely. And then a cup. And then a mug. And then I don't care about any of this stuff. Although quartz, I could buy some quartz. It's quite hard to find, and buying quartz might be a thing to do. Once I've bought the parts I want. So yeah, these walls are going to be important. Okay, so that has worked out quite well. Now it's just a case of getting the factory set up in order to get what we need. So I think we might already have a lot of this ready to go. We've definitely got enough wire which I can make the cables from, not a problem. But yeah, that's going to be the problem, is making this stuff. Okay. So, we can say yes to all of this. It's just the plates that we need. And right now, we've just got like one outlet feeding 2 makers. So, it's not the fastest thing in the world. We'll see how many we've got. Might be a couple of trips thing. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice amount. And I can put some of this back. I don't need to be carrying that much with me. So I think, looking at the time, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to finish this foundation floor, and that'll be the end of this video. What I'm then going to do in the next video... Oh, so close. And then, yeah, what I'm going to do in the next video is... yeah, because we've been quite a way. But we haven't been, like, this way. I wouldn't mind knowing what's there. Because we know we've seen the path, but we haven't actually gone down it. And we can have a little wander. Because we're waiting for plates, it now gives us a chance to have a little wander. But yeah, in the next episode, what I'm going to be doing is basically transitioning all of the different items not the items, all the different makers into our factory. Oh, I want to get you. I want a rebar gun. But at the moment I cannot get one. But I will get a rebar gun, and that's the first thing that's going to die. Okay, I wonder if I can get all the way up there. I must be able to. I wonder if there is anything up there, though. Oh, something's arguing. Oh, here it comes. Hey, I jumped it. I just jumped straight over it. Ow, didn't see it. That's the problem with this, with all of this greenery, is these animals are hiding in the greenery. I can't see them. Also, this mouse moves very quickly. Ooh, lovely. Very nice. There is a lot of greenery here, though. Looks like another Mercer sphere. Is it gonna... Okay. I'm assuming the thing I killed was guarding this, because I can't see anything guarding this. Let's take this. Yay!
Look through the window and witness a thread. The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Okay. I like the way it all crumbles. So where am I? I'm here. Oh, okay, so it's not showing anything else, but I suppose it's higher up. So on our level, there isn't anything to the left of us. We can go down, and that should be able to get through there. Maybe? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that I can't see through it. Alright, so that looks like that way will take us to where we were just now. Where our other... concrete production is coming from. This way. Not sure where this is going to come out. The other side of the cave, maybe? We'll have a look. Yeah, and then I do need all the plates to do the floor. Oh, there's another guy. Yeah, I do need all the plates to do the foundations, but I want to get these parts built too. Yeah, so I want to go this way. We're not doing too badly. When it comes to fighting... Oh, hello. Yeah, when it comes to fighting, it's not bad. When there's two of those charging guys, they can hurt. And I know the bigger guys really hurt, so I don't want to fight them until I've got a better baton. Oh, look, it goes straight on there. So I can get higher. Well, that's good to know. We can have another little look around a bit later. Okay. So let's see, can we actually go through? Oh, hello. There are a lot of people here. Go away. Please. I only want your pieces and your fauna and flora. Okay, so, I mean, this looks cool. Coal. Nice. Okay. We saw some coal before. So we have some more coal here. I don't know. I think coal production or coal power needed water. Oh, look. Look, there's loads of water. Technically, so we could make a coal production here. It looks like we could climb up there. And there's definitely something at the top of that. There's a thing down... What is that? Is that one of the flying bug things? I don't know. I don't know if I've got... I don't have any way to get back up if I jump down there. Because I don't have the foundation in order to do so. I don't have the concrete. Okay, so I can't get up there either. But a little bit of concrete to get on there. And I could do that too. Okay, so what's guarding this thing? We'll take this one too. It's so funny. These things are quite hard to find. And I've got quite a few where I started. Okay, so we've got some more of this. We don't really need this. I don't know that I'm ever going to use that for now. I think I've got enough of what I need. I might need it. Oh, hello, something's attacking. What's going? Is it? It's a spider. Oh, yes, it's a spider. Yay. Little dude. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the
And this
remains
is
in
my.
the map
This is
to
what I'm
establish
saying.
classification
I'm gonna
and potential
die. Is this my first?
countermeasures.
No. Okay. I thought that was my first death. Okay. And that's what I was saying earlier. The fighting isn't too bad unless you get multiple things coming at you at once. Then it can get dangerous. All right. So let's see. Let's see what we have. I think it's. We should have enough now. Oh, I don't like that it won't climb up it. I don't want to have to put like a raised area across the whole of that edge. But I might have to. I can feel I may have to. Once we've got proper construction going on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and then, you know, this is where I'll call it a day. You see, like this, I like just going straight up. It's not much nicer. Alright, so we'll put that in there. We're so close. We will finish this off, but for now we can put the spider piece in. Yay! And like I said, we know where one is. I'm pretty sure that could have been one down in that little bay area.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
I find it interesting. Like I said, I didn't need all 4 to get to the one. Oh, the Sam is annoying me because I do need all 3. And I don't know where Sam is yet. I need to find some Sam. It's frustrating that I have to find at least one piece before it will let me scan for it. Alright, we should have enough now. We've given it enough time. And this is what I was saying about the light as well. I would very much like to have the floodlights going along the walkway. I think that would be nice. But yeah, I like this because this is actually getting stuff done. This is putting things down and saying, right, I am taking this seriously. We've done 2 upgrades this episode.
Milestone reached.
See you later.
The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
There you go. While she was nattering away, I thought to myself, I don't like that there was a big open wall there. But if I put the shop there, there you go. Look at that. It fits perfectly. Yay. Alright. And there we have it. This is where we leave it off. So, going into next week, what I'll do is, now that we've got our lovely entrance to that cave, I'll look at the space elevator. I want to get that done, but I want to finish the first main area first. These two parts don't really matter, and we can worry about them once the factory is up. So I can accept either one. It really doesn't matter. But yes, next week we are going to be finishing the foundation. We are going to put a few walls and then put some floors, and we will actually get the actual creation happening from there or there for the ground floor, and then those two can come off and go in. I'm really looking forward to it because we're actually building a factory. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll keep an eye out for you next time.